What's up guys, it's Native from Gladys Studios and today we're just going to have a little chat. That's all we're going to do. We're going to have a little chat and I'm going to talk to you about some of the Eldar you see in front of you. This is the live recording, so like if nothing moves on the screen, I am actually behind the camera talking away as this is recording. But I'll show you a couple as we go through. And essentially what I want to do is just have a little chat about what's coming up. So a few videos back, I kind of made like a little promise where every Friday something new would come out. Not that I don't want to change that, it's just been very difficult. So for those of you who don't know, I'm actually a full-time teacher. Well, not full-time, but like I work as a teacher. And I work 2 to 3 days a week. And this has me quite busy, you know, building lesson plans, making sure everything's okay, going through X, Y, and Z. And then obviously I have all the other things that come with life as well, so like home, family, relationships, pets, etc. And obviously the hobby itself, finding times to play, finding time to paint. You know, I have other interests as well. And I just want to make something really clear off the get-go as well. For anybody who doesn't know, this isn't a hobby where I want to take it into full-time. So as of making this particular video right now, one of the YouTubers I follow, Ninjon, he's just announced that he is doing this full time, as in the hobby, and he's quit his job and he's going to go into YouTubing because it helps him support his family, his daughter, and etc. And a lot of the hobbyists within today society are kind of falling into that category where it's like, I started making content for fun and now I'm getting so many subscribers, I'm getting so many Patreons, it becomes more of a job. And then they like it in so much that they decide to leave their actual job and go and do this. I just want to make it clear from the very get-go, this is nothing I'm interested in. This is just a pure hobby for me, it's always been the hobby. So whenever I get time to make those videos and content, I post them whenever I do get the opportunity. Like today's video is just pure, I've got a day to kill. I thought, you know what, it'd be really nice to get a video done, show you guys what I'm currently doing, and then, wait until the next one comes out. The next shout out is towards those subscribers on my YouTube account. So I think there's roughly, not many, like 33 people who subscribe at this point. All 33 of you, thank you so much. You have left me so much feedback. You've left me, that real inspiration of hope that, there are people out there who enjoy my content. And I just can't thank you enough. Like, I wish there was more I could do. I don't want to be greedy and ask for like Patreons myself, even though I do have a Patreon, help. So if you would like to help me, it's always there. But that's an option. I'm not really gonna, oh, don't forget to like, subscribe and, throw me so much towards Patreon. It's just there. It's just there as a thank you. If you want to help out, put something towards the channel, then thank you for doing that. But I'm not going to be like the other content creators who is like, oh, this is my livelihood, give me your money. So I don't really want to go down that route. But again, massive thank you to you guys for supporting the channel. My Instagram followers as well, thank you to you guys. Thank you to my Pinterest followers and Facebook followers. Honestly, those of you who have supported me or liked and subscribed for the last 5-6 years now. I think it's about 5-6 years since I started the account on Instagram. Thank you so much for staying with me all this time. It's been amazing. But nevertheless, that's kind of my agenda. That's all I wanted to basically talk to you guys about. Just, as a heads up, please don't, get frustrated if I don't produce a video every week. It'll be every so often. And I usually do keep up to date with my Instagram. So if you do want to see what's currently being doing or what's on the go, Instagram is where I usually put like a lot of posts up on there. But with that in mind, and I feel like that's enough rambling, I just want to quickly show you what I'm currently doing as a whole anyway. So I've done Space Marines my entire life. Like, my first two armies I ever had were Eldar from the Samhain, like 2001 Samhain, so all metals, majority of these models in front of you. And it was like, I wanted to change from Space Marines, so I decided I wanted to go back to some of my older roots. And this time I thought I would tackle a more custom craft world. And so the army you see in front of you, like, these ones are kind of not, obviously not finished, but like they have their stage where they're currently at, but they're 100% not finished, obviously. And what I quite liked as well, I wanted to do like a white, not crispy clean Eldar. I wanted to do like a really nice white gold Egyptian theme, so like royal white, royal gold, and royal purples and blues here and there. I did it on Altark as an experiment recently. I'll try and get an image and post it up in the video here. But I just quite like this colour scheme. I've got a lot more to put into this army as well. So I'm just going to quickly show you each model and what we're currently doing. So these are the Wraith Guards. Oh, these are the Wraith Blades, sorry. And these are the ones with the Ghost Axes and Shimmer Fields, I believe. I'm still learning the rules. Sorry if the voice got a bit closer as well. The mic is right next to me. But yeah, these are very interesting. I rescued these off of eBay, and the previous owner had, like, I think it was just regular acrylic paint they'd used, and the spray paint I tried using to cover up it didn't actually do that much of a good job, but I quite like it. It gives it that bit of mystery to it, so like you can vaguely see from the underneath, you know, some purples and oranges that the previous owner had. And I quite like that. Gives it that aspect, ghostly theme as well. Here are some other models as well. I'll bring these closer. So these are the Wind Riders. And these are quite nice. I quite like these. These are the newer models. And I've customized all the bases as well. Because why not? This particular one here has I think it's a wood elf helmet. I'm not too sure. So a while back I had a sponsor, Mirfield Miniatures, and when I was picking these in particular models up, I asked him, do you have any Eldar bits? And he was like, I've got some wood elves or elves from Age of Sigmar / fantasy, and yeah, I just picked a few of them up. And it's kind of the same with these Dire Avengers as well. So there's a couple with like hoods and masks. So I've recently just finished painting these. And they're a bit shiny because I actually wanted them to shine a bit more than they usually are. So I put a bit of gloss into them and mixed it with the paint, my cracked blue, a bit of water, and I give it two thin glazes, or thin coats of the blue. And you can see some parts of it, like here and here on these few models here, where it's not actually, you know, covered the whole model as like a full base, and that's kind of okay because I'm going to be using this one here, Drakenhof Nightshade, as like a wash over it, and then I'm going to use, I've got two paints here as well, so a Lortark blue. Oh, here we are. If you can see that, I do apologise, the lighting in this room is quite terrible. Yeah, a Lortark blue and OF blue as highlights and edge highlights. So that'd be quite interesting to see as well. But yeah, the heads, like for this in particular one as well, trying to get a good focus on that. I believe it's like from the Wood Elves. I quite liked it, like this one as well, the Shimmer Shield? Force Glaive, I believe it's called. Just an alternative take, I suppose. There's the sword on the back of it as well, just in case they want to use that. There are Dire Avenger heads, they're just here. So, oops. I'm just taking them off for the time being, so I don't get any of that blue on them. The Farseers as well, I've got 2 of them here. This is kind of like the head from Age of Sigmar, the Wood Elves one. Again, exact same for the Rider and some of the Dire Avengers. She's got a Ghost Spear, I believe it is. And then there's another one here. I've changed out the spear for a sword on this one. So that was quite interesting. And then finally I've just got regular Guardians. So just move these over so you can see them all. These Guardians as well were also rescued. Well, I think 5 of them. No, yeah, these particular Guardians were rescued off of eBay. So they were just 10 Guardians, but there wasn't any gun crewmen. So I don't actually have any crewmen for this, but this particular model I believe is from the easy to build Eldar range. So she's going to act as one, and then the other one, the other non-helmeted Eldar Guardian, is going to kind of act as like another crewman. Lucky thing about playing as Eldar, one of the best things about playing as Eldar at the moment, is the rules are still free on the app. So I had a game with them recently, so I tallied it all up, including the autark. It came to something like 835 points, and I just had a quick game against my dad, and we just had a little, just 800 point game against these Blood Angels, the ones I recently painted up and showed you in the previous video. And it was quite interesting just to see how it went, and I absolutely got slaughtered recently, but the first ever game we had with them, I tabled him almost. I destroyed all of his army, so he had Death Company, I think 2 squads of Death Company went, a Liberian went, what else did he bring? I think he brought some bikes, and then a Death Company Dreadnought. The bikes went, the Dreadnought was on the last wound, and I think he had 1 Death Company Marine left as well. So he literally only had 2 units left. However, one thing I've definitely noticed from this particular small army, I'm going to pick the iPad up and show you, is that, oops, I'm sorry if it's shaking, is that the Eldar are really weak as well. So like, obviously playing Space Marines all my life, I'm usually used to wounding on like 4s or better. But for Eldar, because the strength kind of free, or toughness free as well, unless they've got something very positive, or your warlocks to boost them up and give them an invulnerable save or help them out here and there, all my infantry I just lost within the first 2 rounds. My bikes, my Wraith Blades, Farseers, I think I had like 2 Dire Avengers left on my autark recently by round 2, and then in round 4 everything was gone. Everything was gone apart from 3 Wraith Blades. But yeah, I still like it. I'm still encouraged to buy more. I'm looking to buy some Fire Dragons and Hemlock Wraith Fire, and even a couple of Banshees, because it was just really nice. I also recently, during the first COVID lockdown, I did a huge Yunari army, and it was so beautiful. I loved doing it, that I really wish I never got rid of it, but I was doing this to kind of also get a bit of money as well. So like, bring some money in, sell some stuff off, use a bit of that money to half pay for rent / food, half pay for new models, sort of build it up. I started off with a really nice huge amount of money, and then over time it kind of kept me going through lockdown, as well as buying new miniatures and selling them off. So it was nice, but it wasn't, you know, sufficient to live off of. But luckily enough and thankfully enough, we're here. We still have models. I have my native warriors. I have this Eldar host in front of me. In the other studio, there's obviously the Blood Angels and Space Wolves. We are looking to announce to buy the Christmas Orc Battle Force. That's coming this year in 2021. So looking forward to that. Gene Stealers as well. We're looking to buy a couple of boxes of them, just to have a bit more flavour, just to have a bit more, you know, show of what we're currently up to. So I really can't wait to show you guys that. But with that in mind, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Again, apologies if it's not up to your standards of having a video out every so often. It will literally be every fortnight, in, you know, every 2 weeks or maybe more. We'll try and get more onto it. There is another one coming out soon after this one. But with that in mind, please, please, please stay safe, take care, and if you do want to give us a like or a subscribe, that's great. And if you need any of the links towards anything else, please look in the description below. But with that in mind, please take care of yourselves, guys. So take care now. Bye bye then.